the graduates entering. We stand and welcome our 2022 graduates of the Sunshine School. We have Troy, welcome Nakaya Francis, Agostita Harris, thank you.
Good morning to all once again. It's a student honor for me to be invited to invoke God's presence in this graduation exercise. Before we pray, I have a quick look at the theme. It says, believe in you to break through. I want to say to us before we pray, to the graduates, the staff, parents, and well-wishers, that indeed God believes in you. His word says you can do all things through Christ, which strengthens you. And I want to just encourage and admonish you, even as you believe in you, that you also put your faith in God, because it is through Him and faith in Him confidence and belief in yourself that you will truly have a breakthrough. Having said that, let us bow our heads in prayer. Our Father in heaven, we stop this morning to say thank you. We thank you for another day. We thank you for your word says your mercies are new every morning. Is your faithfulness. The songwriter says, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning new mercies we see. All we have need of your hand have provided. Great is your faithfulness, Lord of God. Thank you for this opportunity. We thank you for this special occasion as we gather together at this Sunshine School for this graduation exercise. We thank you for the work you have done over the years with this school. We thank you for the impact this school has made on the lives of students to bring them to this point that they could graduate. We thank you that, Lord God, now as we prepare to go through this graduation exercise, we pray for your presence, that you will overshadow this exercise, every aspect, every item on this program. Invoke your blessing upon it. And we thank you, Lord God, that this atmosphere will be charged with your presence, and that everything that will be said and done will be said and done to the honor and glory of your name. And so I commit this exercise into your hand, and thank you for your richest blessing upon it. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you for that prayer, Pastor. Before we sing the national anthem, I would like to welcome everyone this morning. And we have some special people in our midst. The president of the Sunshine School, Ms. Camille Jacob, Deputy Director of Grenadines, Mr. Carlos Williams. We thank you, Pastor Rehan. We want to thank our principal, Ms. Michelle Stowe. We have a representative from the Ministry of Education, Mrs. A. Ryan Charles. We thank you for coming. We want to thank Ms. Ashanka. She is the teacher of the graduating class, and all the other teachers who have been supportive. We want to thank the parents who came out to their friends and the other guests. We thank you. We will now sing the national anthem.
Good morning, everyone. Let me welcome you to the graduation ceremony of Sunshine School for Children with Special Needs 2022. My speech is not really welcome speech, is to present the students to the principal. Okay? So, mistake. Education officer, members of the school board, head teacher, teachers, parents, students, and guests. A pleasant good morning. And welcome to the Sunshine School for Children with Special Needs graduation ceremony for 20. I am so pleased to have been blessed with such hard-working students. I must say that I am a very optimistic person, and I have never doubted this special bunch of students being successful. There were times when they might express words such as, "Oh, miss, you just make things hard," or, "So, miss, why you have to give me all this work? And how is Mikey going to do all the work?" Then I would be like, if there's one thing I would do is make sure that all of you be given a fair chance of achieving success. So my dear, this might not be your style, and that might not be to the best of his ability, or he just might want to be challenged. And this was my way of teaching. It was a hard task to have incorporated each and everyone's learning style to make sure that they were all on the same page. But with the perseverance in these kids, I just could not stop. I had to make sure I show them how devoted I am to make them successful and believe in themselves. At one point, I saw that fear was beginning to corrode their confidence. And I would hear expressions such as, "It's too much, miss. I don't want to go to high school anymore." We made our little jokes, then I gave them nicknames to remind them that I am with them all the way. So I'm going to try calling out their nicknames. My princess, just wave your hand. You are very smart, creative, and kind. I have never seen you frown. You always stick with it, and there is always a smile on your face. Keep it that way. Even when a task was too difficult for you to conquer, you would sit quietly, gracefully, working it out in your mind, and that's one of the qualities I admire about you, that you can sit in times of trouble, remain quiet, and work diligently to conquer every obstacle being thrown at you. My anchor boy. When everyone thinks that you are giving up, you always manage to stand firm with a smile on your face. You are resilient and devoted. I hope that this remains with you and builds your confidence even more stronger. The smart comments and the caring attitude you will always show to others are very strong attributes about you. When the road gets heavy, you never tend to stray. You remain firm and strong to succeed. Boss man. Boss man. From the day I came to the Sunshine School, you were one of the new students enrolled here on that very day. And from that day, the way you came is the same student you have always been, but more controllable with your attitude. A very outspoken young man with an independent mind, full of self-confidence, determination, and diligence. He was the only student who was there to challenge the teacher, and I love you for this. Even though I did not know what to do with your attitude, at times you would always acknowledge when you were wrong, and there was always an apology from you with a peace offering. Sweet Cheeks is not here, which is Jedon, but Sweet Cheeks, you have one of the most contagious laughter of all. You would always try to put a smile on everyone's face. Whenever you were not in class, you would always be missed by the students. There were a lot of days that due to your accident, you hardly attended class, and at times, tears may come to my eyes whenever I think of all your ups and downs. But there is never a day that you will forget to call my phone to let me know how you are doing. It might be annoying at times, but when you experience a feeling of love and empathy from someone, it will always be missed. To you students, I say, believe in you to break through, because I know that you are brave, enthusiastic, lively, intelligent, excellent, valuable, and empathetic. Brave because you never showed fear. Enthusiastic because you work with a passion to succeed. Lively because you work joyfully and gracefully. Intelligent because you have shown great understanding of why you work so hard. Excellent because you try your best and you did well. Valuable because you are worthy and well deserving of your achievements. And empathetic because you are loving and caring to each and everyone around you. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and remember that we are always here for you whenever your workload gets too heavy for you to handle, and I aim to say to you again, to believe in you to break through. I thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Shankar, for those encouraging words to the students. And they are indeed a special bunch. I have joined the staff in January, and I have grown so attached to them. I surely will miss them. We will now have the principal's report by Ms. Michelle Stowe.
Good morning, everyone. Mrs. Arifa Ryan Charles, Education Officer in the Special Education Department, Curriculum Development Unit. Mrs. Camille Jacobs, the President of the School Board. Mr. Carlos Williams, Deputy Director of the Grenadines Affair. Pastor Graham, staff, students of the Sunshine School, parents and the family of the graduating class, invited guests and friends, a pleasant good morning. This year, like that of the past 2 years, has been one of great uncertainties. The 2021-2022 school year began on October the 4th, 2021. However, a week before this, teachers from the Sunshine School, along with those from the 2 special needs schools on mainland St. Vincent, were engaged in professional development sessions hosted by Brock University out of Canada. Mrs. Michelle Stowe was on long leave for the first term, and Ms. Ashaka Kwashi assumed responsibility for the daily operations of the school. Ms. Jenny Glynn enrolled in the part-time program at St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College Division of Teacher Education, where she embarked on 3 years of training that will lead to the attainment of an associate's degree in primary education. We wish Ms. Jenny well on this journey, and we have every confidence in her ability to emerge successful. All schools were slated to return to face-to-face instruction But again, the COVID-19 virus showed its ugly head and that was put on hold. The Sunshine School, for safety measures, conducted classes online via the Microsoft Teams platform. However, as the cases began to dwindle, a blended approach to learning was adopted in 2021. The beginner's class, along with the primary exit assessment, hereafter referred to as the CPA class, came in every day, while the other classes came into school 2 days per week and maintained 3 days online. Also in November, the school received a donation of glue guns and sticks from UNESCO, and students were recipients of book bags, hand sanitizers, and stationery supplies from the Authentic Caribbean Foundation in Boston, USA, through the Special Education Department in the Curriculum Development Unit. We thank them for their kind gesture. Senior Education Officer, Mrs. Mavis Joseph, visited the school where she sat in classes with teachers. In December, Honorable Curtis King, the Minister of Education, and Mrs. Martin Jack, now Chief Education Officer, also visited the school. Dr. Jason Haynes, Deputy Dean of Graduate Studies and Research at the University of the West Indies, Cave Hill Campus, who was contracted to consult with various stakeholders on the drafting of a Disability Act for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, held a session at the school where investors got the opportunity to share their thoughts and concerns to be considered under the domains of the Act. Surely this is a step in the right direction, not only for our students, but for all persons with a disability. Owing to the government's COVID-19 vaccine mandate, we lost 3 valuable members of staff. However, despite this unfortunate loss and what appears to be a never-ending pandemic, the remaining staff, with the help of the St. Vincent Cooperative Bank Limited, who supplied gifts to our students, made sure they had a Christmas celebration to remember before they were sent home for the vacation. The first term officially came to an end on the 17th of December 2021. School resumed for the second term on January 3rd, 2022, and so did Mrs. Michelle Stowe. Mrs. Jutaline Patterson, Ms. Enid Andrews, and Mr. Jeremy Roberts joined our staff as the kindergarten teacher, cook, and gardener respectively. This time around, all schools returned to face-to-face instruction with protocols in place to lessen the spread of the COVID-19 virus. Students also continue to wear protective clothing since the mosquito that causes dengue fever was very much still in our surroundings. The school received products from the Ministry of Health to assist in this regard. One of our students, Jaden Kidd, was involved in an accident and had to undergo corrective surgery to repair broken bones in his hand. He was supposed to be here with the graduating class today. Unfortunately, his health is still an issue, thus he could not attend this ceremony. We do wish him well in his recovery and all the best in his future endeavors. Teachers resumed training with Brock University on scheduled afternoons. The school received 8 boxes of books of different genre from Books Abroad in March of this year. Indeed, our teachers and students were thankful for the new additions to our school libraries. We received visits from various ministries. Senior Education Officer, Mrs. Mavis Joseph, Senior Education Officer, Mrs. Graves, Senior Education Mrs. Dyer, and Education Officer, Mrs. Arifa Ryan Charles. 5 nursing students enrolled in the Master of Nursing program spent a day with staff and students. They were engaged in the operations of our daily routines as part of their program's requirement for completion. Ms. Jutaline received training in effective pedagogy for distributed teaching and learning hosted by the Ministry of Education. It suffices to say that this term was filled with numerous trials, from students testing positive for COVID-19 virus to both teachers and students being placed in quarantine. Nonetheless, none was severely affected, and we must give God all thanks and praise that despite being down a few times, we were never once defeated. School closed its doors for the Easter vacation on the 1st of April, 2022. The third and final time of the 2021-2022 school year began on April 19, 2022. We welcomed Ms. Chantal Pollard to our staff as a youth empowerment worker. The lecturers, 4 of them, from Brock University, visited for 2 days in May. Teachers and parents benefited from their expertise in the form of workshops where teachers were equipped with more knowledge on how to effectively plan and engage their students in the classroom. And parents were treated to lectures on behaviors their children might exhibit and the different techniques they can employ to control or end these behaviors. In April, 2 of our students were recipients of the Tyrone Scholarship. On behalf of the students' parents, many thanks were expressed to the organizers for the grand gesture. Ms. Michelle Stowe completed her studies at the University of the West Indies, where she was enrolled in the Bachelor of Education with a specialization in Special Needs Education program. 3 of our students wrote the CPA examination on May 12th and 13th, respectively, while 4 participated in the national tests, mathematics and language arts in June. We are happy to report that even though the Caribbean Examination Council provided no accommodations to the students who wrote the CPA examinations, 2 of them were successful in passing the exams. They deserve a clap. Even so, we are extremely proud of all our students, and to us, they are all winners. I know with guidance and the spirit of determination that they already possess, they will excel in the new institution, the Bequia Community High School. The student didn't know this, but I received word last night of their placement. So students, that will be your new school from the moment you leave these walls today. Always remember that the school you attend does not matter as much as what you do with your opportunity while there. Make use of it all, and success will surely follow. Also in June, the school was the recipient of a donation from the First Lady of the Republic of India through the Governor General's Charitable Fund. We are extremely appreciative of this kind act. In June, teachers were engaged in an in-house competition where they were tasked with teaching for an entire week without using the whiteboard or textbooks. They were to come up with creative ways to teach the lesson while ensuring their lesson objectives were met. If I might borrow a modern term from today's young minds, teachers really bring it for the entire week. I am sure that the week's activities will be remembered, and I hope that they take with them what they learned during the week into the 2022-2023 school year. In the competition, 2 teachers emerged winners, but they are all winners, competition or not. Students and staff were treated to melodious singing, words of encouragement, and a healthy snack from the ministry group, Every Home for Christ. It was certainly a blessing having Minister Francis and his team, and we thank them for choosing us as part of their school tour. To end, I want to take this opportunity to thank you, the parents, for entrusting us with the education of your children, the school board for always supporting us, and my staff, who have been a tower of strength throughout this entire school year. Our long-standing donors, the Mustique Charitable Trust and many others who ensured that the students had all the necessary learning tools needed on a day-to-day basis. Those who provided the aids so our teachers can make learning fun and meaningful. We implore you to continue to support the Sunshine School and to continue to give generously. To Rise Up Bequia, whose donations of food items to our kitchen help tremendously, especially in an economy where food prices have been tripled due to one crisis after the other. We say a resounding thank you. To Mrs. Ryan Charles for braving the seas to share this momentous occasion, we say a heartfelt thank you and know that we are grateful to persons like you who care enough to show up for our students. To one and all, thank you, thank you. Once again, I encourage you to always believe in our students to break through, for it is the encouragement from you that will ensure they do break through no matter where life beyond the walls of this institution take them. Thank you again and a pleasant good morning to all.
Thank you, Ms. Michelle, for that report. You are doing a great job and continue to do it. I can tell you guys a little secret. If ever you come to the harbor to do business and you don't really have money to buy lunch, just pass by. Ms. Michelle always entertain her guests. Okay, we'll have a brief remark by Mrs. Ryan Charles.
Good morning, all. What we still failed to tell you is that boating is not my business. If I don't sleep on the boat, I am sick. And I slept this morning all the way down, and I awoke to someone's voice saying, "Miss, are we rich?" So I am here. Ms. Camille Jacobs, President of the Board, Mr. Carlos Williams, Representative for the Grenadines Affairs, teachers, parents, students, graduates, invited guests, everyone all. I am really elated to be here at this memorable occasion. It has not been an easy journey, but we are thankful that we are successfully here. I look at the team and it says, believe in yourself to break through. It is said that the level of success that one is in life is based on how much you believe in yourself. To believe in yourself is to have confidence in your abilities. To believe in yourself is to trust yourself to do what you say you will do. To believe in yourself, you tell yourself that you have what it takes to succeed. It means that you can do anything you set your mind to do. Once you have the right attitude, you stay grounded in God, you work hard, and you never give up. Students, I am saying to you that there will be times when you experience fear, doubt, and there are going to be times when people are going to tell you that you cannot do it, you are not good enough. Use that as the springboard to show them that you have faith in yourself, that you can do it, and that you have what it takes to succeed. I was really moved this morning when I noticed that the parents were crying. and when I saw a gentleman cry, I thought, he's a good parent. He knows what his child has gone through, and he's thankful that the child has come thus far. It is the beginning of your journey, the end of one and the beginning of another. When you go over to high school, remember the values and the attitudes that you would have been taught here. Take them with you. Do not let anyone tell you that you are less than. You are unique. You're a child of this universe. You were created in the likeness of God, as all others were created. So you are no less than any other. I want you to work on your strength. There are those of you who think very critically at a very fast pace. Continue to strengthen those attributes. Yes, you will have weaknesses, but do not dwell on them. Embrace who you are. You are a product of the Sunshine School for Children with Special Needs. You are a product of the home from which you come from, the homes. You are a product of the churches that you attend. Do not forget these. Remember to seek God's grace and mercy. Remember that when your back is against the wall, God is always there for you. Do not forget Him. Parents, it is a time that you need to support your children now more than ever. They are moving from an environment where they were in small classrooms in terms of numbers. So they are graduating to the Bequia, as they say in the Calypso arena. So they are going to the Bequia. They are going to need your support more than ever. In as much as they are asked to believe in themselves, you have to believe in them also. You have to ensure that you do not limit them, because when you limit them, you are actually limiting God. And God has promised that He will do all things for us, because He's going to give us that strength that we need. So as I bring you greetings from the Minister of Education, the Curriculum Department, the Department for Special Education, I ask you to go forth with God as your anchor. Believe in yourself and you will experience success. All the best as you move forward.
Thank you, Mrs. Charles. We are delighted to have you here. You could have used what is happening out there not to come, but despite all of that, you still sacrificed and graced the waters. We thank you for that. We will have a special song by Miss Darlene Bino. Welcome her.
Good morning, everyone. So the song that I'm about to sing, I won't say much because it would speak for itself. It is called When You Believe. So there can be miracles whenever you believe.
Many times we pray when no proof anyone could heal. In our hearts, a hopeful song we barely understood. We are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains
before we knew we could. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe? Somehow you will. You will when you believe. In this time of fear, hope so often proves in vain. But hope seems like the summer bird is swiftly flown away. Yet now I am standing here, my heart's so full I can't explain, seeking faith and speaking words I never thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe? Somehow you will. You will when you believe. They don't always happen when you ask. And it's not easy to give in to your fear. But when you're blinded by, can't see your way through the rain, a small but still resounding voice says, very near. Oh, they don't always happen when you ask. It's not easy to give in to your fears. But when you're blinded by your pain and you can't see your way through the rain, still believe. Thank you.
Thank you for that song, Ms. Donlin. And graduates, as the song said, they can be miracle when you believe. Ms. Donlin, she is an example. She had a lot of challenges through school, but she pushed through and she made it. She had a passion for sewing, and she taught herself sewing, and she is one of the best young seamstresses on the island, so you give her a clap for that. And she is also, she's working at the police credit union, so that is to tell you, you can achieve anything that you put your mind to. Thank you, Donlin. We will now invite Mr. Carlos Williams, Deputy Director of Grenadines Affairs. He will come and say something to the graduates.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I always find myself in these positions of not being prepared for what is going to come, but I guess Sister Charles will say that I was always been Pastor Brigham to tell me that I was always prepared, and as a believer, firstly, it's always be prepared. When you believe, darling, I think you said it all. Don't think I need to say anything else. And you yourself being an example. Mrs. Charles Pastor Brigham, President of the Sunshine Teachers Grenadines. President, morning, good evening. I am indeed pleased, indeed happy to be here. I actually asked to be excused from a regional meeting just to be here at this session, because I believe you graduating today and my presence here is very important, because for me, you were very special. But that is why I'm here. And it is emotional for me, because I myself have a son who is dyslexic, and we spent some time at a special school in Barbados, many of you may not know. So I know the challenges I can't associate with. And as you walked in, I myself got emotional. It was very emotional, because often we tend to underrate and underwrite, students like you, because we think that you are different. You are not different. You are special. You are special. And my encouragement to you and to parents is never or fail to feel through your expression, through your own emotions, that they are a problem, that they are a hindrance, that they are different. They are special. When you believe, today they are here. I saw one father, because what? They believe when you believe in them. That we all believe in them. As darling son, when you believe there are miracles. The unexpected can happen. I looked at your program and I was reading this teacher's song. And it says, we believe they can fly. I believe. Fly, soar like an eagle, wings on the green. Many may have think or thought of that you could not have. Even as parents doubted whether or not, what happened to me? God, it cost me. Why this have to happen? Huh? But no. When God set up a person, when God ready to do a thing, Pastor Graham will tell you, when God is ready, it's his time and his purpose. This is your time. His mission, his purpose is what is being demonstrated here, starting to unfold. Yeah. Believe and continue to believe. I believe. That's why I'm here. Right? And I'm committed, as I've said to the principal, I am committed to further development and enhancement, expansion of this school, and I will continue to champion your cause here at this school. And you, as you go into the high school, when you student, you can go ashore and send this to the parents. Please, everyone of you here in my office is. The office is open to all. Anything that I can do or facilitate through the office to ensure that they, in the next 5 years, come out as successful as we know they have the potential to become. Please, just let me know. And I will ensure that. Already I am working on something as I sat there, as I listened. I'm working on something because they are our future. They are our kids. They are special. And they must be treated as that. And they must, every time and every moment you get, they must be reminded of how special they are. They are not different. Right. They are simply special. Yep. They are smarter than you and I. They are smarter than I am. Believe me, they are some of the smartest kids. Let's look at some of the guys who are great inventors, great minds. Started, A lot of you may not know this, and he may try me for saying it, but our very own Prime Minister, he's dyslexic, he had his challenges. So who tell you? One of whom we look in here cannot be the next Prime Minister, cannot be the next representative for this area, cannot come back as the principal, Miss Williams, of this school. We are looking at our future. When God is centered to, He will always be there. When He ready, His timing and His purpose is always. This is God's plan. Not mine, not yours. They were brought here at the time. Teacher, they were brought to you, Miss Kwashi, because God for them your plan. You were just part of that preparation. Now they move to the next. And I encourage you, continue to soar, continue to fly, continue to believe in yourself, each one of you. Make nobody tell you anything different. When they come with the nonsense and the foolishness, you look them squarely on. Smile. I have conquered one. I will conquer the next. Amen. And I will continue to soar. Yep. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Williams, for that eloquent speech toward the graduating students. I know you have listened, and something will stick there. Sometimes we cannot get standing behind these podiums when we find ourselves in these settings. I know I walk along with you in a group, and you know I'm not this kind of person to be standing here. But when Miss Ashanka texted me this morning, I'm like, this girl has to be crazy. I immediately called my sister. She did not rescue me.
Because I know you could do it.
My name is Daniel Terrence Chambers. I am the Assistant President of Voice of the Disabled, an organization in San Souci that caters for the differently abled. I am also the acting president of the National Society of and for the Blind in St. Vincent, also a past student of the Sunshine School. I currently work at the Society for the Blind, and I am an entrepreneur selling drinks, snacks, and ice cream from my home. Please welcome Mr. Danny Chambers. He's going to give us the feature address.
As Danny comes, I just want to express the minister's congratulatory text that he just sent to the school, the teachers, and the graduates. He wants you to know that he's super proud of each and every one of you, and that he encourages you to keep up the good work. And he wishes you all the best in your endeavors in secondary school. Danny, it's your turn.
Protocol already being established. I want to thank Ms. Kwashi for one night I was at home and she drove all the way up to my house, and I said, wow, I am really, an important person for someone to be visiting my home at this hour of the night. You can expect persons during the day, and then we spoke a long time and she asked me to be the feature speaker, which I did not decline. It's not the first time I've done it. I've done it the last graduation under Mrs. And it is a privilege to be here once again. And a past student of this school, way back when, it was just down at the, where the Fort Hall is, down where Miss Taylor has the restaurant. We were there for many years, and like Miss Jacobs and many others, and here I am today. Now, a word for your children. You have gotten this far, and as this, the young lady sang, believe in when we believe. Also, we know the achievements that we can achieve if we just put in the work, and we have to just take it step by step. There's another song for the same Whitney Houston, step by step, brick by brick, and we will see our way. Once you have tell you, a strong family backing. That is something that would help you as children going forward. And always keep your eye on the prize. Even though there may be persons that are saying that you can't make it, you just keep your eyes on the prize. As you go forward in your new school, I would urge the parents to go forward and ask questions, make sure that things are in place, and also do your research. And this is just the beginning. Here is just like step one. As was said, you're going to be going into the big yard, a bigger classroom. For you children, again, it would be times, in your summer holidays that you're going to wonder what is going to happen, how is it going to be like. You may be fearful, but you have to say the Special Olympics pledge. Let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt. And we want you to be winners and also to be brave in the attempt at winning. We also want you parents to do your research during the holidays and go over, get books or whatever that you need to get and start to, mold it in your children's head in terms of the behavior that you expect, not because they are, differently able. You expect them certain behaviors, certain things, and you have to kind of get behind them and drive them forward. You be their cheerleader, even when times are rough. You still have to, when they think that they can't make it, you as a parent and family members have to be that cheerleader. Use technology, go on YouTube and you can research ways on how to, assist them in going forward in this new school and new environment. Because, here's where the real hard work begins. Even if you might think, oh, Form 1 is a breeze, when you get up to Form 3 and 4 and 5, there is where it is really, you need to stick at it. And when you stick at it, then you have said, well, okay, you've came, you have conquered. That's step 2. And then the next step on to college, which we can expect. We haven't gotten a person with disability in college as yet, but we have gotten a few in the high school gone. I'm also happy to know that we have 2 visually impaired persons going on also into the high schools, and I'm hoping and praying that the preparations will be made for them. And also persons who might be here and maybe viewing once we're on Facebook, whether you be a potential business person, give these children a chance when it's time for them to do job training. Don't be placing them down. Give them that chance. That chance that you will give them might very well be, a chance, that's a doorway that you can create, for them and build their confidence. We also would say to persons, also when you meet these children, don't be filling their minds with negative things. Out in the community, we have a lot of persons who would, say negative things to them, and we also have to go out as organizations, work in the school with the children, and also help them to also help their fellow students. That's something we have to build in our school network. And once they, involve them in different school activities as well. Not because they're differently able, they are able. Last but not least, I would say to our teachers, I want to say on behalf of the parents, thank you for your hard work that you have done, and looking forward to hearing more good things from you and seeing the good hard work that you have put in. And I just want to thank you once again for inviting me, and I just say thank you and have a blessed rest of the week.
Thank you, Mr. Chambers, for that encouraging speech. Danny, he is such an inspiration to me. Despite his disability, he never make it get him down. I look at him many mornings walking from level, and that did not stop him. And he has to travel every day to St. Vincent. So once again, graduates, another source of encouragement. We will have the presentation of certificate. Yes, Shanka. Okay, yes, and parents, please encourage them as they off to the secondary school. It's a bit more challenging for them. They will need your support.
Students, is that call your name? Please stand. Go to Education Officer, Mr. Susan Charles. Receive a certificate. Okay. So, Troy, come on. Michael Francis. Rosita Harris. Y'all need to smile to encourage Rosita.
Smile, Rosita.
Smile, smile.
Big smile.
Yeah.
Very emotional.
Big smile.
Okay. Gentlemen, it is not here, but you can just open the certificate. Okay, students. You will stand, come to the front, walk with the certificates, open the certificates to the photos. Open it to the photos. All right. Okay, you're going to take your tassels. Take your tassels. String on your hat. After 3, you're going to turn it to this side. Okay? Hold it. Hold it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Pass it over. You're now graduating. Yay!
Yay! Hey, Troy!
Smile.
Big smile.
Smile, guys.
Big smile.
Try looking.
What's on smile now?
What Rosita in the middle?
Is it? Yeah, go in the middle.
What Rosita in the
Go
middle?
princess. Go princess in the middle. Princess in the middle.
Right. Go back in.
Smile. Okay. You're on candy camera.
Rosita.
Okay, I wanted to say thank you to Mrs. Ryan Charles for presenting you with your certificates. Go ahead, say thank you. Thank you.
Troy, take the mic.
Mrs. Ryan Charles. I'm telling you, Mrs. Ryan Charles. Go ahead. Say thank you. Thank you. Say thank you.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to warm down for the mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me see if I can show you some of the real Mr. Roach.
Okay, I'm sorry, there's some more awards I have to present. For medicine first, and give them to. Okay, so the students are going to come up to do their song, their class song.
Come on, guys, you can do it.
You don't need the paper. So I have a standing or anything.
that. Let me go. Rosita, come on. You can do it. Let's go. Let's go. Hey guys, the name of the song is Believe. Yeah, that's a graduate song. Wow. Gone. Rosita, let me hear you. Hey.
Wonderful. Well done. Give them another round of applause. It's not easy for them, especially, when you're singing in a mic for the first time and hearing back your voice. We all would have gone through that experience. Rosita really gave us a challenge yesterday, but I'm proud that she did it today. Give them another round of applause. We will now have the tributes by graduates. Troy Compton, Rosita, encourage her.
Come on. You can do it, Rosita. Let's go.
Teachers, parents, students, other members of staff, guests, good afternoon. I am taking this opportunity to welcome you all to the graduation ceremony of the Sunshine School for Children with Special Needs. It gives me great honor to with such bright smiles reminded me of how blessed we are to have children with and role models like you. With great pride, I choose to express our gratitude to the head teacher of this school. We have come a long way, and we must say without her encouragement and motivation, we would not be here to see such an occasion. We thank her for making us feel special in every way and for instilling in us the positive notion that we can be whatever we want if we do not doubt ourselves. She has helped us to embody our identity, believe in me to break through, and for this she is amazing.
Bequia.
Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the Sunshine School for Children with Special Needs leading gratitude ceremony when you talk about Bequia education, determination, ambition, and creativity. Not forget it, that bit crazy but just enough to balance work and play. You are definitely describing our class teacher. I am so to express our gratitude to our any time we felt like giving up, but not for she always encourage us to persevere during our time in class. We saw the work she put in just for us to succeed, and there was never a day she has a friend. She had never allowed us for us believe for 1 minute to doubt ourselves at all is was a vision that gave birth to our team. Believe in you to go through, and here we are standing before you, having proved to our parents, teacher, and parents that we are who we say we can be. For this we say a great day. Thank you.
We now have Troy.
Yeah, Troy. Boss man, look me right here. Roll up the mic.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Let me welcome one and all those in school for children with special graduation ceremony. You have heard my classmates pay tribute to our head teacher and class teachers. However, permit me a small piece.
Yeah. You can do it, Troy. Let's go.
We had the privilege of honoring our teacher throughout our journey at this institution. We express our gratitude with
sweat broads, and I would say thank you to our teacher and our members of staff, both currently as well. Each day we see your welcoming faces, hear only your words of encouragement, and felt your sense of great energy and equation.
Louder, John.
We are grateful that you were part of our life to acknowledge that you have played a significant role in making us who we are today. You have believed in us and have helped us to embrace our team.
Well, sorry you can't hear, but he's very shy. Try open up your mouth.
We want to thank you for showing you in us, and by guidance, we are destined to victory.
Thank you, John. Well done. Give them another round of applause. I will welcome the teachers. We are going to do a song, I Believe I Can Fly. We change the words to suit the occasion. We believe they can fly. Oh, students. Students. And the principal as well. She's trying to escape. And it could not go on. And life was nothing but an awful song. But now we know the meaning of true love. They're leaning on the everlasting arms. If we can see it, then they can do it. If they just believe it, there's nothing to it. We believe they can fly. We believe they can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Spread our wings and fly away. We believe
can fly. Regardless of their differences, we will give students the opportunity to improve their self-esteem and reach their true potential through education and love. We believe they can fly. We believe they can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Spread their wings and fly away. We believe they can soar. We see them running through that open door. We believe they can fly. 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 We believe they can touch the sky. We think about it every night and day. Spread their wings and fly away. We believe they can soar. We see them running through that open door. We believe they can fly. We believe they can fly. We believe they can fly.
Thank you, principal and teachers and students for that song. We will now have poem and dance by the graduates. Awards, and after that, poem and dance.
Okay, this award is a class award. It will be given to Bequia Francis for the most resilient student in class. Next award will be staff award, which will be given by one of the staff. So can we have a volunteer from one of the staff, please? And this award is given to the most expressive student, Troy Compton. First teacher. Next award will be the Principal's Award. She gave her award her own name because of the skill in that student. And that student is no other than Rosita Harris. She's awarded for being artfully creative.
Yeah.
Okay. Rosita, she is very, very creative and skilled with her hands. She can just look at the picture and she'll draw it. And she has been doing a lot of drawings lately, and I am so super proud of her in that she didn't believe in herself. She always thought, oh, my drawings won't look good. But I have her drawings, when she gave them to me, they're stuck in my office. So she'll come in year after year, Miss, you still have that? I said, didn't you give it to me to keep? She said, yes, I did. I said, well, I'm going to keep it until it fades. So I'm going to award her this trophy for being artful, and I want to encourage her, so no matter what, that will be there for her to so don't ever put down the pencils and the drawing book. Keep on drawing, keep on sketching. Okay?
Okay, so, well, that award is for the most helpful student, which would have been Jaden Kim, but he's not here today. So to present these awards, we're going to ask the president of the school board, Mr. Scamming Jacobs, to come and present the students. Okay? This next award will go to the most diligent student, Bequia Francis. Give him a round of applause. He worked very, very hard throughout class. He worked very, very hard. Even though he was not successful at the CPA, he has did a tremendous job. He has come a very long way. So thank you. Thank you. Next award will be for the most improved student, which is Choi Compton. A round of applause. Boss man is scared. Boss man, I can't believe you know. Thank you. And the next award will be awarded to the most outstanding student throughout class, which is Rosita Harris. Now these trophies are not based on their performance in the CPA. It's just for their performance in the classroom. Smile. Smile. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Jacobs. Okay. I have some plaques wrapped in paper bags because I don't want them to see it before they actually receive. Okay? So I'm going to ask the parents to come and present their child, with the plaque that was given from the school. Okay, so who is going to be the first parent to come up to give their child the plaque? Well, it cannot be the parent who walked in. So, everybody has to share in this. Come. Okay, let's do one at a time, so you know you want to cluster the picture.
Okay, this is a plaque. This is Micaiah's plaque. And the words on the plaque will say something about the character of each child that will be receiving the plaques this afternoon. It says, life doesn't get easier or more forgiving, we get stronger and more resilient. This is a quote by Steve Maraboli, and this is a true reflection of the character of Micaiah. It goes on to say, you have a smile that shows your confidence, which brings out your exceptional brilliance. The great strength and resilience I have seen in you. Accept your theme and believe that you can break through. Sunshine School for Children with Special Needs class of 2022. Put our hands together for Micaiah. Now, Ms. Ryan Charles have to leave because she have another graduation to attend. Let's put our hands together in our and we will shake our stage of hope. Next parent. Well, Rosita comes from an extended family. So you're gonna see her aunt/mom. Her aunt/mom is going to represent her other parent. Rosita's quote. Come, Rosita. Her quote says, color is my day-long obsession, joy and torment. A quote by Claude Monet. It goes on to say, you are the one who always sees the glitter in every tear. You always take anyone's sorrow and turn it into great cheer. For this, I have always seen the great work of art in you. Embrace your theme and believe that you can break through. This is Rosita's quote, a reflection of the person that Rosita is. Let's give us our appreciation to Rosita. Hold on, Auntie. Auntie, hold on to the plaque so that both of you can have a picture.
And smile.
Smile, Rosita. Look at the audience and smile. And last but not least, we have Troy. Troy, mommy is going to come to okay, Troy's quote. When your values are clear to you, making decisions becomes easier. Roy E. Disney. You came to class each day with a set goal to show everyone that you too can soar. I can see the values that were instilled in you. Take advantage of your theme and believe that you can break through. Troy, these are words that your teacher saw that will match your character, and here you are. Proud moment indeed. Now let's give all the students a super round of applause.
Hi, good evening again. I just received another message. You see how special you guys are? You know, I just got another message here from Minister Stevenson, Felix Stevenson, who once a custom officer here in Bequia. And I think he was a preacher at the Anglican Church as well.
Yeah.
Yes. So he sent a message. He's very proud of you. You know, and we want to congratulate you on this milestone. And wish you all the best as you go, as you further, you know, this journey into secondary education. And he will be looking out for you and your interests. On behalf of Minister Felix Stevenson and all your Minister Curtis King, and also I received something from Minister Vincent, Camilo, you and I will talk after. He also sent his special congratulations to you folks. Everybody.